Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my silicone baby boy. I know obviously I've been away for about a week now, so it's been a while since I've done a video. It's been a crazy week, but it's also been lovely having Penny for the week, if albeit obviously quite tiring, but anyway. We had a really good night's sleep last night, 10 hours straight through, which was just amazing. So I thought, since we've had a really good night's sleep, Penny's gone home, and I've just really missed spending time with George. He had a parcel arrive, was it yesterday or the day before? Can't remember now. From obviously my favourite shop, which is, as most of you know, which is JoJo Mama B, which is here obviously in the UK where I am. So let's get on and get him changed. Now, I will apologise now if, because I'll probably end up showing my face on camera, which I don't mind, obviously, but I am rather hot and sticky. So if I look a bit hot and sweaty and what have you, then you'll just have to excuse that. It's quite warm here in the UK at the moment, which is nice, don't get me wrong. Better than it raining or been freezing cold, but it does mean because it's hot and I have heart failure, I sweat an awful lot, unfortunately. Yeah, so you'll just have to excuse the perspiration beads on my face. So I will crack on and start getting George changed. Oh, Jesus, crawling all the way over here. So yeah, so I hope you've all been doing well and keeping well. Also I hope you can still see me okay, and I haven't just sat right in front of the camera, which I've just done there. Let me move this way. So this is what we're going to put. We're going to put George in. I will obviously make sure you can all see this okay. No, you can't see it at all. Why is that not showing up on the camera? That's been annoying. Can we see it? Ah, there. So it's got a little lion on the pocket there, which is really cute. It's a little pair of dungarees, and then to go underneath it, sorry George, we have this little vest, she says, which I really hope you can see, guys. It is in the camera, so, but yeah, you can probably just unfortunately see most of me in there. I'll move it over that way. Anyway, I'll make sure you can see it better obviously once he's got it on. So he's got his nappy on, because I don't really change his nappy for obvious reasons on camera. I always do changing his nappy off camera, like I say, for obvious reasons. He is a full-bodied silicone, so he is intact, shall we say. Now I don't want to do that with my chin because my makeup's on there, and I don't want to get makeup on his little outfit. So you'll actually probably see his vest, what have you, better obviously once it's on. I will watch this back and quite frankly be very annoyed if I've blocked most of this video, but if I have, then I'll record another one with him obviously all dressed and what have you. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. You'd think we're used to it by now, but I don't know. I don't seem to be. I just seem to be very hot and sticky all the time at the minute. I do still have my fan in my bedroom, which is nice, although I haven't used it obviously since we had really hot weather. But yeah, so I hope you're all keeping well, guys, and I did notice that I've got a new subscriber, so thank you very much for that. I have also subscribed to your channel as well. I can't actually remember your name, so I do apologise. But yes, and I can't believe quite how many views George's box opening got. I'm just blown away. So everybody that's subscribed to my channel, everybody that's watched his box openings, now everyone that's watched his box openings hasn't actually subscribed to my channel, which is fine, that's not a problem. You know, because it was over, I can't remember, but it was a lot. I think it was about over 1,000 he got, which is just quite frankly amazing. So yeah, so I was really pleased with that. I've never had that many views before. So yeah, so I just wanted to thank everybody who's obviously watched not just the box opening videos, but everybody else that watches the other videos as well. You know, I just really wanted to thank you all, because like I say, it does mean a lot. You know, I do only, well, I've got three babies in my collection now, shall we say, but as I know, obviously not all of you know this, particularly my new subscribers and newer subscribers, George is actually the last baby that will enter my collection. I know other people say, oh, this will be my last one, and then they end up going out and, you know, and they get another one, which is fine, obviously. If I oops, sorry George, if I had the money, I would most definitely do the same, but unfortunately I don't have the money. And for me to, particularly to get another silicone, you know, would well, it would take me a while, a good while. And also I have, the reason I have the reborns and obviously now George, George is my absolute dream baby boy. Like I say, he is my one and only silicone baby boy, and that will always be the case. So like I say, people collect the reborns, the silicones, you know, for lots of different reasons. The reason I collect them is, and again, I know some of you know this from other videos that I've done. Excuse me, just dripping with sweat here. But yeah, the reason I have the reborns, or the babies, as I like to call them, because I don't really refer to them as dolls. I either refer to them as reborns or as babies. That's quite big on you, George, isn't it? Anyway, bigger's better, especially for silicones. Yeah, so the reason I have them is because, like I say, as some of you, or probably the majority of you on my channel know, I can't have my own children because of my heart condition, the fact that I've got heart failure, and I have also now made the decision, not that it was an easy decision, and it took me about 18 months to come to this decision, but I'm now not going to, or certainly at the moment anyway, I'm not going to further pursue heart transplant, because it was actually
it was actually making things worse, just thinking about it, knowing that I was going to have to go for assessments. You know, there was just too much. It was just too much for me to cope with. And I decided when I last saw my cardiologist at Leeds, about a month or so ago now, obviously I spoke in depth to him about it, and he totally supports my decision. You know, whichever decision I decide, he will support that. He's my cardiologist, so of course he will. Yeah, when I was there for my checkup, I had all the relevant tests done. I had my pacemaker checked, which is fine. The only, well, I don't say issue with it, because there's not an issue with it, it's fine, but it's only got about a year left before it'll need replacing. Which again, I don't mind. I've had many pacemaker replacements over the years. In fact, I think this one, when I have this one done, this could be my 8th or possibly 9th pacemaker, which by the way is a lot of pacemakers to have over the years. So yeah, bearing in mind I had my first one when I was 18. I'm now coming up to nearly 40, and yeah, we're now on pacemaker number 8, I do believe, or it will be when this one, well, I'm on number 7 at the moment, so my next one will be number 8. So that's a lot of pacemakers to have replaced, changed. But yeah, so that's sort of job 1, if you like. And I'm not quite sure how they're going to do this, because I need to have, I've not had a cardiac catheter done for 8 years now, 7, 8 years. So obviously since I had my last pacemaker done. So at some point, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might be before Christmas, or certainly before the new year anyway, I don't know, obviously I have to see how things are. But yeah, so they want to put me in for a cardiac catheter and also a pulmonary exercise test, which I hate. Again, I've had several of those, and I hate those with a passion. But it needs doing. They both need doing. He did mention about possibly being able to do an MRI scan on me instead. However, I suffer terribly with claustrophobia, and I don't know how many of you people have had MRI scans. I've never, well, the only time I have had an MRI scan is when I've been a baby, and obviously I've not been aware, I've not known. Yeah, one of my friends has had a few MRI scans, and the machine that you go in is, well, the only way I can describe it is it's like going into a coffin. That might be slightly dramatic, because you can, apparently, according to my friend, you can sort of see out of the end of it, but you have boards on your, pressing down on your chest, and I would just completely freak out. So I said to my consultant, I said to Dr. Oliver, I said I'd rather you gave me a general, did what you needed to do, and I just woke up and everything was done. And obviously going for an MRI scan, they can't give you any sedation or give you anything to sort of knock you out, because you need to do the breathing exercises. So yeah, so that's the plan for things at the moment. But also as well, I was going sort of every 3 months to clinic, but my blood clots that I've got 3 blood clots. One of them has virtually disappeared, which is amazing. The other 2 that are there, I don't know whether they've changed at all, but if they have changed, they've changed for the better, i.e. they've shrunk, or they've stayed the same. So everything at the moment, sort of, you know, heart-wise, is looking pretty stable at the minute. I am back on nighttime oxygen, which I have to say is an absolute godsend, because it means I don't wake up in the night sort of, you know, thinking, oh my god, I can hardly breathe. And also it means because I get a full night's sleep, I actually wake up and feel like I've been asleep, which is obviously a good thing. I still suffer terribly with my fatigue, obviously, but that's normal. Yeah, I mean, I slept 10 hours last night, pretty much straight through. I woke up at, I do believe it was about 3 in the morning, because I needed a wee. So I woke up, went to the loo, straight back to bed, and I didn't know anything else then until my doorbell was going. And I was like, oh my goodness, what time is it? And it was actually nearly 10 o'clock at this point. So yeah, but I was exhausted from having Penny for the week, so I think that probably contributed to the fact that I just literally got into bed, closed my eyes, and, you know, passed out almost. So yeah, so we're feeling nice and rested after a good night's sleep. George is looking very cute in this outfit. I'm just going to make sure you guys can see him, and hopefully you haven't seen too much of me, because like I say, my head is just pouring at the moment. It's just dripping, which is not nice. It's very uncomfortable, and in fact I'm going to get changed and put my shorts on. I've got a short sleeve top on, obviously, well, short sleeve blouse on, but I think I need to put my shorts on because I'm literally going to melt George, and I don't really want to pick him up and sort of hold him to me if I'm, you know, dripping in sweat. It's not nice. But yeah, so I'll have a look, see how this video's come out. If it's really rubbish, or if I'm not happy with it, then I'll scrap this one and I'll just hold my phone and do a video of him in his new outfit. But I hope you've seen, you know, being able to see it okay. But anyway, so I'm going to have a look at that now, get that posted onto his channel, which, as most of you know now, is my silicone baby boy. And yeah, George and I are going to chill out. In fact, I'm going to put some of the Children's Farm detangling spray on his hair and give it a bit of a brush, because it's very knotty, particularly at the back, because obviously I haven't done a lot with him this week, so he's just basically been laid in his little baby nest all week, haven't you, apart from last night when I picked you up and brought you into the lounge for a bit. But yeah, other than that, I haven't done anything with him this week because, quite frankly, I haven't had time. So right, so thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, and George and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now, guys.